Hi, I'm Dan Heshing.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So I wanted to just first talk about a little bit about how you got started, you know, what brought you out here to the land of LA.
Yes. Well, I came out here to pursue an acting career. I started by doing those international modeling and talent competitions, and through there met my wonderful manager and came out, met with him again, and I moved out, let's see, almost 7 years ago.
Wow.
Almost. So, yeah, that's how I got started.
Choose one experience you've had thus far in your professional career.
I enjoyed the Jane by Design experience just because of how it happened.
Mm-hmm.
I went in not expecting to get what I got out of it, and it was just really nice to be appreciated, and it made me actually really fall in love with television. So I hadn't worked on any television prior to that, and I really enjoyed it. So I just think that was a nice growing experience.
Talk about how Twisted came to be for you.
Oh, well, Twisted came to be because I had worked with some of the producers prior in Jane by Design. So they brought us in, as, they want to try to work with the same people. So they brought us all in, and nothing was sticking. And then we got the call, and they said, we would love it if she would play Regina. And
Right.
so that's how that came about, and I agreed, and I was in New York 3 months later. So
do you feel a kinship with, Alison De Laurentiis or Mary Alice Young now?
yes, that's what I was thinking about when I said yes to it. Absolutely, like it's just like a fun opportunity to be the girl that starts it all. It's fun.
Any anecdotes from the set? I know Denise Richards is there. Anyone
Yes.
else that anything else that you could
Well, we have Avon, who I don't know if anybody watches Victorious, but oh my gosh, little girls were bursting into tears for this man. And I'm like, we also have Gray Damon, who's been a face that can be recognized. And then both girls are super. Actually, everyone is very sweet. I'll say that this is really great. Even Adam, the writer, everyone's very excited and very sweet, which I think is. I think people can feel that when they're enjoying what they're doing on the screen, which is why people really have seemed to respond to this pilot. Denise is sweet, small, beautiful, like super sweet. So we're all excited to have everyone there. Yeah.
And so you said that you knew a lot of these people from beforehand as well.
Well, actually, Gray and I did our first movie together, The
Oh.
Devil Within. So that's how so that went back, and then everybody else was new for me, except for the producers that I had worked with from Jane.
Who do you dream of working with in the future?
I would love to be in a Woody Allen movie. Just, I don't know. I like that. I'm always like, I'll be your Scarlett J. Like, just let me be in your movie. I would love to do an animated film. Finding Nemo is one of my favorite movies.
I heard they're working on a sequel.
Oh, they are, and it makes me so excited. I really hope it's good. But I would love to do an animation movie. Yeah, I like that. Big Fish is one of my favorite movies. Fantasy. I would love to do something like Lord of the Rings. Definitely. Be on a comedy like The Office. Steve Carell is one of the people that I love to work with. I just think he's so classy. I have the biggest actor crush on Ryan Gosling, as I'm sure most of us do. I would love to work with him. Emma Stone is someone that I really... Jonah Hill, both of those two, to think that they came out as Superbad, and like to see that where they've gone with their careers makes me happy. Who else? I like Jodie Foster and her career. I think she's great. Held her poise. Don't ever hear anything about her. It's very interesting. Now she's directing. I'd love to work with Brad Pitt as his daughter. I think my ship has sailed as his love interest, but a girl can dream still. So
love interest and then morphing into daughter.
It's morphing into daughter. I'm like, okay, we're gonna just face the fact. And I would love to work with Clint Eastwood, mainly because my dad loved him. So that would be. I wish I could be. And I hear he's just the most wonderful director. And who else? Rooney Mara, she's great. She's inspiring. That little thing does amazing work.
Yeah. So there are rumors that Regina there's more to explore with that character. Care to share anything?
I'm not sure what I'm allowed to share, but I believe I am allowed to say that it is not the last you've seen of Regina.
Okay.
So that's exciting.
Great.
We like that.
What appeals to you about this specific character? What were you able to hook into approaching her?
Well, it's fun to go back to high school playing this girl, because I was not this girl. She's says what's on her mind, very fashionable, very in your face, very courageous for her age when you think about it. So I just enjoy playing she kind of says whatever, and she's got this weird logic that comes out of nowhere that makes other people think, and she doesn't even realize that she's doing it. Mm-hmm. She does it with Joe at the party with some of the stuff that she says. So I kind of enjoyed that. I mean, she's fun. It's fun to play the mean girl. I'm going to go back and do this.
Clearly she pissed somebody off.
She clearly said something wrong. It's true. So it'll be fun to see how her story unveils.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. So what's next for you, Karynn?
What's next is a web series I filmed called Farmed and Dangerous.
Love it.
Yes, it's great. Which is being sponsored by Chipotle and Pyro Productions out of New York City. It's good stuff. It's a fun little story. Very happy to work on it. Very happy that it's on the internet so we can reach a lot of people and hopefully bring awareness through entertainment.
Oh, so there's a message behind it?
There's a message behind it about food, about asking where our food comes from, why it's being handled the way that it is being handled, what we can do about it. I just think it's a very creative project. It was very creative.
And so it involves a lot of this stuff.
Yeah,
okay.
It involves a lot of the stuff, but it's told through just pure comedic entertainment. So.
And where will this series live?
This series will live somewhere on the internet. Okay. You can find me on Twitter or Instagram, and I'll definitely be talking about it when it comes out, but for now everything's hush hush.
Okay.
Yes.
Great. What would you say your favorite YA title is? That could be a book that even hasn't been turned into a film yet, or a film if you have something that jumps out.
The Uglies is my favorite.
Okay.
So I don't know if anybody's heard of it. I don't know if there's a movie being made, but if there is, I want to be in it. I don't care. I'll be an extra. Yeah, that's my favorite series. Is the whole Uglies, the Pretties, the Specials. I just remember when I read it, maybe it was just the time of my life that I read it, I just found it to be it was an easy read, it flowed, painted pictures in my head, it fit what I was going through at the time. The characters are really great, so that's why I like it.
All right, well, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.